Next up, we have two more open micers, and the next one goes by the name of Ben Church. Ben, where are you?
I love those Jayhawks.
That was wicked, I'm sorry.
I have a comment to that. I'd like to dedicate this in memory of Dr. Campbell, a man who taught me to write, and a man whose love of women and the ocean sometimes borders on the illicit. The beast silks before our eyes, phoning forth from ocean's forge. The feline purr follows a gentle moan as wall wings from waves, wrinkling a blue mirror that knows how to bring the sirens from the hidden alcove of our dreams. Blue wet spilling across the sanded beach meets hurried hooves summoned by no voice out in the wind's serene howl. That which heralds the bone of night-born virgins, tucked far away from eager hands. For a second she stays, watching me as the boat toils against the tide, and I beg the sea not to swallow this, my only vessel. Wanting only to wave, to catch for a moment shorter than the beat of my pounding heart, her eyes, as they pass between the blue and me. But I remain still, seeing this visage, this celestial apparition, done in threads of purest pearl, claims rapture for me, for neither me nor the ocean I ride. Holding stallion with thighs of purest white, as if clouds had touched the earth, to mate with maiden loins, she lingers, with robes, scant but a cloth that holds her form from nakedness. But a gust comes to reveal her bosom. Noticing neither wind nor ocean, nor ship fading away, her sight, welded to horizons rocked of the orange sun's collapse.
All right. Okay, we got, you guys do this on purpose, don't you? Marshall? Barbara? I see someone heading in this direction. Okay, let's hear it for Marshall. You got any tan lines? Do you have any tan lines?
Tan lines.
Tan lines.
Tan lines.
Happiness is no tan lines.
Yeah, I'm fit, I'm tan, I'm ready.
Okay.
I come from the spiritual and cultural vortex of Topeka, Kansas. Topeka is also known as a breeding ground for neo-Kerouacs. I'm a little bit nervous about doing this. I was glad that Bill Clinton came out of the closet yesterday about his marijuana usage. Well, that's the point. It reminds me of back when I was 22 years old. I used to eat pussy, but I never inhaled and I didn't enjoy it. But thinking about that today caused me to write this poem that I'd kind of like to read for you. It's called Rock and Roll Part 2. It's a TV timeout! And a young man plays the horn in the UTEP band. They're playing Rock and Roll Part 2, which first came out in 1972 by Gary Glitter. Hardly anybody remembers Gary Glitter these days, but you ever noticed how many of the pep bands play Rock and Roll Part 2? How about them all? When that song first came out, I was a young man with a horn, driving a truck full of tree limbs around Door County, Wisconsin, thinking about what I was going to be, riding the ferry from Washington Island, drinking in the eternal present. The universe is rich in ideal possibilities, and therefore not uncongenial to man's better nature. I used to say things like that over cereal malt beverages, and who was I trying to impress? 20 years go by, and I learned that when F. Scott Fitzgerald said there are no second acts in American life, that was probably true. But instead of second acts, we just have part 2. And I kind of wonder if that young man with a horn that I saw on TV is going to wake up 20 years from now, overweight, middle-aged, desperate, broke, my brain like a top 40 station playing Proud Mary for the 2000th time repeats, We grow old, we grow old, we will wear our trousers rolled. If T.S. Eliot were alive today, would he get liposuctioned in People magazine? He's right about joining a 12-step support group. In the room, the women come and go, talking about Jackie O. If Big Joe Turner were alive today, would he still sing Shake, Rattle, and Roll, or would he be Rappin' Joe from KCMO? A Cadillac in which once rode the rhinestone pantaloon, deep fat fried peanut butter sandwich, bloated butt of the cane, is for sale. You can buy it, folks. A gun used to kill Lee Harvey Oswald. Brought more 200 grand the other day. If the Lizard King were alive today, he'd be selling Nikes on TV. If there's anything worse than dying too soon, it's not dying on time.